Hi, and welcome to Enjoy English. I'm Angela.
Hello, I'm Bernice.
Today is the 21st of February. We're on pages 40 to 43 of the magazine. We're doing the second half of this article, which is called Unlucky in Life, but Lucky in Love.
我们今天进入到《生命中的美好缺憾》这本书的第2个单元咯。
So the book is called The Fault in Our Stars, and it's from 2012. It's from a while ago, but recently, a couple years ago, it was made into a movie. It's a really well-loved book, and it's about two kids who have battled cancer their whole lives. They're 16-year-olds who have been sick their whole lives. They meet in a cancer support group and fall in love.
这边这个故事呢，就是之前呢我们有提过的，就是2位这个16岁的这个年轻人，他们都受到这个癌症病魔所苦，但是最后呢，他们2个呢就谈了一个很浪漫的这个恋爱。
So I'm going to tell you, you need Kleenexes, you need tissues for the end of the story.
OK,
Everyone
到最后
says,
可能大家要擦眼泪，因为非常的感动。好，
I think you need a whole box.
可能Bernice 老师需要一整盒大概。
So yesterday we talked about the plot, which is...
我们昨天呢讲到了所谓这个故事的这个情节。
And today we're going to talk about how it got turned into a movie.
好，我们现在要看看这个故事书这本书怎么改编成一部电影。
Okay, so let's read it. 2 years after the publication of The Fault in Our Stars, and if you remember yesterday, we learned that you publish books and you release movies. So it means that 2 years after the book was printed and sold to people to read, the novel, this book, was adapted into a film. The reason why we don't say just made into a film, although you can, adapted means changed, because a novel is a much longer and more detailed story. A film is only 2 hours. You can really only put a short story into a film. So a lot kind of gets cut when you make a movie. So that's why we say it's adapted into a film. You could also say it's turned into a film or made into a film.
好，就是在这本书呢出版啦，所以 publication 就是我们之前提到那个就是出版的那个字的名词。好，他说在2年之后呢，这本书《生命中的美好缺憾》这本书出版了2年之后呢，就把这本小说呢 adapt 这边是改编的意思。那你这个小说是被改编成，那刚才呢 Angela 老师有说，你当然也可以说 be made into， 你也可以说 be turned into 都可以，但是为什么我们这边用到 adapt？ 因为呢，小说它当然里面的细节比较多，然后故事也比较长。可是电影呢，你可能只有1-2个小时，你不可能把里面所有的细节都摆进去，所以我们会用到 adapt， 就是改编，因为里面有一些这个片段可能会被剪掉，所以只有放到一些他们比较主要的这个故事的情节在这个 film 里面，所以就是小说呢后来被改编成了电影。
The second sentence says, unlike many authors, so not like other authors, John Green is no stranger to the entertainment industry. So other book writers might not be involved in entertainment, but John Green is.
Unlike 这边就讲是不同于，不像是哈，其他呢许多的作者是一样的。他说这个 John Green 呢，他不但呢是怎么样，对于这个东西，什么叫 entertainment industry， 就是我们中文翻成娱乐产业。他对于娱乐产业来说呢 ，John Green 对于这个产业并不是 stranger。stranger 本来我们知道是陌生人的意思，所以他加上了一个 no， 就是他一点都不陌生，表示他对于这个产业非常的了解。
So in addition to, along with his work as a novelist, so aside from the fact that he writes books, he also is well known. He's not just known, he's well known. Lots of people know about his YouTube channel.
好，接下来我们可以看到这边的 in addition to， 就刚才 Angela 老师有说，你可以把它换成 along with， A-L-O-N-G， 然后加上 with。 好，就是说呢，除此之外呢，他的这一个work， 他的这些这个著作呢，也呢成为了一个怎么样，当做一个 novelist。我们知道 novel 是小说，所以就是说他除了他的这个工作是这个写这个身为一个小说家之外呢，同时他也非常的 well known， 就是他也有很多人知道 known 就是很著名，可是你加上的 well 就是表示非常多的人都知道这个人。知道他这个人的原因就是因为呢他的这个 YouTube， 他的这个社群媒体的这一个channel 这个频道上面他也是非常的出名。
You know, lots of people will say he's famous for his YouTube channel. Taiwanese ESL speakers will say that. But instead of saying famous, which is too much used, it's like an overused word, you can use well-known instead of famous.
这边 Angela 老师说呢，大部分我们都会用 famous 来取代这个 well-known， 可是这个 famous 已经用了太多次了，所以其实用 well-known 可能是一个更好的用法。
So actually, I knew about John Green's. I used to watch John Green's YouTube channel because he tells stories about history, and there's like illustrations and cartoons to help you see the history. So it's fun. I learned a lot of history on his channel, and I thought that John Green, the YouTube channel person, and John Green, the author, were two different John Greens. And one day I was like, oh, they're the same guy? Oh wow, dude's talented.
所以 Angela 老师之前呢就在这个 YouTube 的 channel 看过这个 John Green， 他的介绍一些这个历史方面的这个故事，他以为他们两个是不一样的人，就其实他们两个是同一个。
So his social media presence, the fact that he's in social media, because YouTube is social media along with all the other ones, so the fact that he has like a direct contact with his audience through social media, of course, helped the promotion of his book. And then later the movie, because he's like, oh, hey, I wrote a book. Why don't you check it out? And you're like, oh, I like your films. Let me go look at your book.
这边就是讲到这个 social media 的力量，对不对？所以为什么现在很多人想要当网红就是这样啦。所以呢，这个 John Green 呢，他的这个 social media， 同学都知道 social media 就是社群媒体。那因为他的出现真的有帮助他的这个书，他这本书的这个能见度，这个 promotion 就是这个推销，这个促销，对不对？因为呢，你看你常常在这个 YouTube 上面呢，可以跟你的观众做互动啊，在互动的过程里面，然后就可以告诉大家说，哎，你看哦，我的这个书呢，现在把它改编成电影了。那当然，这个你的这个观众群或你的粉丝呢，就会知道你这本书。所以我们这边就讲说这个。他从社群媒体让他的书本跟他这个电影的宣传的能见度有所帮助。
All right, let's take a quick break. And we're back. We're at the second paragraph of our Day 2 article. So, it is often the case that when a famous book hits the silver screen, fans of it dislike the adaptation. If you say that it is often the case that something happens, it means that this is often true. It's often true that... And in this case, when a famous book hits the silver screen. So are we literally throwing a book at the movie screen? No, of course not. We talk about movies hitting the screen because when you turn on the movie and it projects, it's like the light hits the screen. So it means that when the movie is on the screen, when the movie is available as a movie. Why do we call it the silver screen? Because obviously it's very colorful. Back when movies were black and white, the total effect was that the screen was kind of silvery. So even though movies are all colored now, we still sometimes call it the silver screen because, you know, in English, we always have to use different words to say the same thing. So basically, when a book gets turned into a movie, fans of the book dislike the adaptation because it's a different story, honestly. When a book gets turned into a movie or vice versa, the story has to change, and invariably, somebody doesn't like it.
好，我们先看到这边的这个一个主词呢是 It is often the case that 当你用到这个句型的时候呢，就是表示你后面发生的这件事情是很常见的，是 often true， 刚刚 Angela 老师补充的就是常见常有的这样的一个状况。什么样的状况呢？就是当一本非常著名的这个书最后呢 hit the silver screen， 这个 hit 不是真的把书拿去丢那个荧幕啊，它主要的意思就是说，因为我们要这个播放电影的时候，同学一定是要打开那个灯啊，你要有投射的这个动作，所以这个灯打上它的荧幕，所以我们用到 hit 这个字。那为什么我们这边用到 silver 呢？因为同学现在我们看都是有颜色的这个荧幕，所以呢这个 silver 这个字呢就是一直沿用下来，我们就用到荧幕啊，就是大荧幕的时候我们就用到Silver screen。 那有一些他的这个粉丝呢，就是原本看这本书的这些粉丝呢，觉得不是很喜欢他最后的改编，那这是很正常的一件事情，因为通常呢书本里面写的是很细部的这个故事的描述，可是你把它编成电影的时候呢，可能有一些很细节的东西就没有了，所以有一些粉丝会觉得我不喜欢最后这个书呢做了这个电影的改编的这个样子，所以他们觉得不是很喜欢。
However, but The Fault in Our Stars was the exception to that rule. If something is the exception, it means it's the one that's different. So there's a rule. The rule is fans hate books that got changed into movies. And The Fault in Our Stars is different. Everybody loved the film.
这边用了一个 however 做一个转折的感觉，可是呢这一本书竟然是一个 exception。 什么叫 exception？ 就是一个例外呢。这个什么样的例外呢？ to 就是对于后面这件事情是一个例外， that rule， 这个 rule 就是原本说刚才说这些看书的粉丝他觉得我们不喜欢这个书呢改编成电影这样的一个 rule， 结果这一本书却是一个例外，表示粉丝很喜欢他改编之后的电影。
Even though the movie was made very simply. So even though it wasn't like a very fancy production, it was just a straightforward movie telling the story in a simple way, it was a huge success. I'm going to say it's not even though the movie was made simply. I'm going to say because the movie was made simply. They didn't try to fancy it up, so it was a huge success.
我们这边的原文是用 even though， 就是即使这部电影呢当初在拍摄的时候它是用一个比较简单，拍摄起来是很简单的一个方式，但是呢 Angela 就说她觉得她要用 because， 就是因为这部电影拍摄的这么样的简单，所以呢造就成这一部电影最后是一个非常巨大的一个成功。
The film stays true to the plot of the book. If you stay true to something, it means you follow it exactly. You don't make any changes. You stick with the story.
好，这边用到这个片语叫 stay true， 好，就是表示呢你完全保持这一本书里面原著作的所有的精神啊，或它所有的这个描述的方式，就是你完完全全按照这本书里面所描写的去编去改编你的这个电影，所以他就说的这一部电影它是完全忠于原著的这个剧情，所以这时候我们用到 stay true to something。If
you stay true to me, I'll take care of you forever.
好 Angela 老师说我要永远忠于他，这样他就会永远的照顾我。 Okay, I need a lot of money too.
Oh,
我还需要很多钱。
So there's a catch.
马上我们之前学到的这个 catch 这个隐藏的意义就出来了，对不对？
Anyways, my point was you can stay true to people as well as books.
就是 stay true to 后面可以接人，也可以接像这边书也是可以的。
Now, with so much human emotion in the storyline, there's already a ton of feelings. And why do you go to movies? You go there to feel things. So we don't need special effects because honestly, usually you put in special effects to help people feel things. If there's already feelings, you don't need the special effects.
这边讲到这个 with 就是有的意思哈。他说因为这部电影里面呢已经有了很多的这个所谓人类的情感在里面，同学 所以 emotion 那都不可数的嘛，所以当然用 much 来形容它。因为它这部电影里面充满了好剧情里面 storyline， 就是它的剧情里面呢充满了这个人类的情感，所以呢 there is no need for 就是后面这件事情就没有这个必要了。什么样的事情呢？就是你要做这个特效，因为呢你去看这部电影就是要感动感觉这部电影里面的这些情感，所以既然它情感已经这么样的充分了，所以你也不需要什么样的特效了。
Now, many people describe the film as a tearjerker. So if people are like, they come out of a film and they're like, oh man, that was a tearjerker, I'm like, uh-oh. I'm not going to go see that movie because I'm going to come out looking like a mess, okay? Because a tearjerker, it's a movie that literally pulls the tears from your eyes. It's going to make you cry, and not just little cute tears leaking out of the corner of your eye. It's probably going to make you ugly cry, okay?
好，这边的 ugly cry 的意思就是 Angela 老师在表达的意思就是说，有时候我们看这种催泪片，有没有？你就进去就开始觉得非常的这个感动，有没有？这时候你可能哭的头发也乱了，眼睛也肿了，有没有？然后出来的时候本来是这个妆呢画的好好的，然后就全部都花掉了，所以呢就叫 ugly cry。 OK， 好，所以这部电影呢很多人都把这部电影描述成为什么？ describe 是表示描述的意思， as 就是当作是怎么样，所以把这部电影描述成一个怎么样会让你催泪的一部电影。可是呢这个什么叫 tearjerker 呢？意思就是，所以同学可以看到这边的 which 就是指这样子的一种电影呢，通常就是让你要在里面呢好好的哭一场，带着一整盒的这个面纸进去哭个够吧。
So if it's a tearjerker, that means you rent the movie and watch it at home where no one's going to see you.
对，所以最好在家里看这种催泪片，不然哭完之后你就不漂亮咯，看起来丑丑的。
So regardless of or whether you read the book or see the movie, so you can read the book, you can see the movie, but either way, The Fault in Our Stars, this story is going to have, it will have an impact on your life. It's going to change you just a little bit.
这边的 whether or 的意思呢，当然这边的 whether 同学也可以用 regardless of 来做替换， regardless 就是不管哪一个都可以，所以他用 whether or。 不论呢你是要看他的这本书，或者你要今天去看，真的去看这部电影，这一个生命中的美好缺憾，这本书这本电影确实会对于你的 life 你的生活你的人生造成一个impact。 这个 impact 这个意思呢，就是指一个很深远的这个影响。记得它的用法是 have an impact on， 它是在什么上面有这个深远的影响，所以这本书或这本电影确实值得你一看。
So are you planning to go see this movie now?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
After this recording, maybe I will go to the movies to see it.
I'm going to watch it at home.
Oh, okay, because of the tearjerker. 对，
Because
那个
of the
Angela 老师
tearjerker.
要在家里看，他怕他会 ugly cry.
Yeah, because I cry easily at movies. Everyone else might be like, oh, that's sad. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
me
so
too, me too.
sad. Oh, it's bad. Too emotional.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, we have some words for you to learn. The first one is publication. Yesterday we learned published. Now we have publication.
对，我们之前学到了 publish 是它的动词的出版，那么 publication 是名词的出版。
And next is authors, which is another word for writer.
Author 你可以用 writer 这个字来取代，就是名词的作者。
And entertainment. And I just want to say entertainment industry are two words you will see together all the time.
好，这个 entertainment industry 常常我们会看见就是娱乐的产业，所以 entertainment 当名词就是娱乐。
Channel, YouTube channel.
名词频道。
It is often the case that, it means it happens a lot that.
It is often the case that 这一个句型呢，就是指后面这个状况呢是经常发生的一个情形。
Dislike is the opposite of like.
这个字当动词是 like 的相反词，就是不喜欢。
And then we have exception. The phrase is the exception to the rule. I mean, in the story we said the exception to that rule, but the original phrase is the exception to the rule. And there's a theory in English that for every rule, there's always going to be one thing that doesn't fit. So that's our theory of how things work. So there's always going to be an exception to the rule. So we'll be like, well, that's the rule, but the exception to the rule is extra, extra case.Exception
本来当名词就是指例外，那刚才 Angela 老师指说原本的这一个片语呢，它应该是 the exception to the rule。好，那就是说每一件事情都有它的一个道理存在，但是总是有这么样的一个东西是一个例外，就是没有办法适合在这个 rule 里面。这时候我们就会说，它是这一个规则之外的一个例外。
And finally, we have impact. If something impacts you, it basically hits you. So if it has an impact, it means it's going to change you somehow.
Impact 这个字当名词原本是指影响。那如果我们用到 impact， 就是说这个影响呢，通常会改变你的这个人生。这时候我们就用到 impact 这个字。
That's all we have for today. So please join us again next time for more Enjoy English. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.